If you main d.va, she's the only character you can really pop off on. It doesn't matter who she's considered bad against, you will force her into any comp because she's just that good. You're a menace, and you're a little aggressive, but like in a cute way, so it's okay. Your friends love when you play tank though, because you will just explode everyone who is an issue. If you main Domina, you're a very protective person and a good tank. You're very like mom friendly. If someone is messing with your supports, you will break their skulls in. You're the kind of person who carries around band-aids on them in case there's something wrong. If you main Doomfist, you likely played him when he was a DPS and you mourn everything Blizzard has done to your boy, but your skill overcomes. You're actually quite scary with him. You're a very serious person with a strong passion for lore. You might get a little outspoken and goofy about, said lore, but that's alright. We love a good yap. If you main Hazard, you don't really get why people hate him. You think his design is fine, you think he's fun, you think he's funny. You're a very casual player, and you don't care much about meta, even though he is a decent character. If you main Junker Queen, you're a day one muscle mommy enjoyer. You liked them before it became a trend. You aren't so much a tank player, and more of a DPS who likes to be headfirst into the action. You're very impulsive, you maybe don't peel a lot, but you're still nice. Every Mauga main I've met is the goofiest person. You're a huge memer and like trying silly little tactics, like the thing with Lifeweaver where you like yank Mauga and just like plunge your enemies into the abyss. Arisa mains, despite the reputation of her character, they tend to be pretty chill. Being a tank main is so hard, so you might as well choose the character that's like a little chiller to play, is generally considered stronger. I don't mind you Arisa mains. Someday you will get your flowers Ramatra mains. I keep trying to learn him. I've done the like 5 days challenge with him. I never edited and put it together because I suck at him. I respect you guys so much because I don't know how to play him. You're very headstrong and stubborn, but like not to a detrimental degree. Reinhardt mains tend to be very dedicated to the craft of tanking. They are the people who will speak in character while playing, but are also very desperate to protect their squishies, but also very dedicated to the bit. You are the kind of person who likes to carry people as far and as long as you can, because it's funny. Every Roadhog main I've met is a menace, and I hate playing against you on Ilios. Your character may be nonchalant, but you are anything but. You are the most chalant, tilted, support-blaming person. I wish you a nice spa day. I have seen few people care more about their character than Sigma mains. He's gone through so much, and you just want him to be happy. You're primed to quote his ult at any moment, and you too are a memer. Generally, you're a nice person, and you play tank because you generally want to protect your team. Winston mains are menaces on the battlefield. You are very into this game and are always up to date on the meta. You're definitely an OG fan and care a lot about Overwatch, which is so lovely to me. If you're a Wrecking Ball main, you are a total goober. You play him because you think he's funny. I refuse to believe someone who actively chooses to play the hamster in a ball as their character is a bad person. I know that the hamster is annoying to go against, but he's so silly. You're just mischievous, I swear. So, Zarya mains, despite your main consistently being meta, she does not get that much love. And someday she'll get a good skin, I promise. You're generally very dedicated and a disciplined person. You get on and do your 5 comp games a day, and you Q-tank, which sounds like medieval torture to me, but go off. Real quick, if you're enjoying the video, please consider subscribing, commenting what you think, because I'm making this my full-time job, so it would help out a lot. Also, if you want to see more gameplay, I stream on my Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Fridays are story game nights. So right now we're playing Undertale. So if you want to see some of that, I'm a voice actor, I do fun voices, so yeah, head on over there, link in the description. If you're an Anran main, you are still waiting on that face rework. Otherwise, you likely play Phoenix if you play Marvel Rivals. You like trying new things. You've maybe been playing this game for a while and you got a little bored of the old characters, so you're having fun playing the cool new fire lady. Also, you don't like spicy food, ironically enough. Well, everybody loves a cool cowgirl. You're someone who definitely plays this game semi-casually, more than the average person, but you don't have like thousands of hours on this game. You like feeling cool while playing your games, but not to a detrimental degree. You like bomb go For Bastion mains, you know what I'm gonna say. Menace. How does such a sweet robot get played by the sweatiest people? You're someone who cares a lot about the meta, but not a lot about skill expression, which is okay. A lot of Bastions I met are also really good at math, so that's a thing. Cassidy mains are in it for the love of the game. You play that gay little cowboy because he's actually fun, which we desperately need in this game. We need more people who have fun. So hats off to you, partner. I do not see Echo mains often, but they tend to be quite good at the game. Several have given me tips, even like I've had enemy team Echoes give me tips on my gameplay. So I think you guys are good teachers, and I love you guys. So Emre mains, you claim to be like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for him for so long. I knew about him in the lore. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. You just like to pretend. Though, there's probably some of you who are like, no, I read lore. I'm not convinced. If you main Freya, you fell off the game for quite a while, but you got coaxed back into it, and you fell in love with this feisty redhead. I mean, who wouldn't? She's really fun. You're someone who doesn't go aside as much as they wish they would, but that's okay. We all have things to work towards and work on. If you main Genji, you're also an OG Overwatch player. You reminisce on the days of the I need healing memes and the cringy, but oh so wonderful comic dubs and impression videos. Guys, I miss SFM animations. If you main Hanzo, you're someone who likes to win even if it means taking the spam down main character. And hey, proper aim can take time to learn, especially because his arrows feel kind of weird. You struggle with losing and can get tilted kind of easily, but you're working on it. You play Junkrat for the love of the game. You like feeling like a little rat that gnaws on people's ankles and explodes them. And what's the harm of a little mischief? If you play Mei, you are aware of her reputation and you're just fine with it. You will dress her up in the cutest little outfits and play her in the most brutal way possible. All succumb to the frost eventually. If you main Pharah, you likely only really play quick play, that's where she can get a lot more damage done. You're someone who enjoys the little things in life. You over-season your food because you take everything life has to give. If you main Reaper, you're someone who really enjoys the feeling of just getting a good play, and you're always chasing that good play, even if you find that, like, it's like, I'm so good at him, and in the next few rounds, you suck at him. I'm not projecting, you're projecting. If you main Sojourn, you enjoy fun. You know she isn't particularly meta anymore, but you just enjoy a good poke character, someone who's like not as simple as Soldier, but not as crazy complicated as other characters. She's fun, she's not too hard, she's just enough challenge. For some reason, I get the vibe that you're a fan of the Alien movies, like you were a big Ellen Ripley fan. If you play Soldier, and I know this is low-hanging fruit, but you probably also play COD, you enjoy how goofy and memey your character is, but also how much potential for coolness he has. You do think his storytelling could be handled better, but he's still like a pretty neat character. You're just a good sucker for like the grizzled type. There is also a chance that you're newer to the game. If you main Sombra, you don't care about her reputation or her constant moving in the meta or her constant fucking reworks. You just enjoy being a menace, going in, getting those kills, getting out, because it's just fun and it feels good to be whipping around and being an asshole. I think Symmetra is meta right now, which is crazy because I don't think Symmetra is like ever meta. So this must be amazing for you. You're finally getting your flowers. You're someone who engages in the community more actively. You love watching videos with the voice actress because she's just so active and beloved of this community, and it's so sweet. You're properly invested in the Vishkar lore, and you're really excited to see where it goes, and you're so excited to see, you know, Sim get her redemption arc and grow as a character. And I do think you're a big advocate for representation in media. Seeing an Indian and autistic character is very fun to you. Torbjorn mains are all so silly, so goofy. You're likely you also probably play WoW. There's a good chance. Even though it seems he's consistently on the lower rungs of the meta, that's okay to you. You don't mind. You just like having fun. If you main Tracer, you miss when she was the face of Overwatch. But that's alright because she's still consistently really good and really fun. A lot of Tracer mains I see are some, you know, people who are often higher rank, you know, up in the like Celestial or whatever the higher ranks are called in this game. I wouldn't know, I haven't been in them. You have a genuine love and passion for this game, which is so lovely to see. If you are a Vendetta main, you have been hoping for any sort of story shakeup for years, and finally it's happening! Also, you just find her real fun. You always love the edgy goth girl in any media, and she is like edgy goth girl with big sword supreme. You're also a big fan of Malevola from Dispatch and Karlak from Baldur's Gate. If you're a Venture main, someday you will get a non-limited time or event outfit. I swear, you go in and hit customize and there's nothing there. Like, I think they had a pretty Celestial skin for a little bit, but you know, I missed that. I was playing Marvel Rivals. You really like the Atlantis Disney movie from forever ago. You really like that little creepy rock guy, the mole man. And also you're a big fan of the memes of like the Rock Eater or the Underminer. And there is a good chance that you were or knew someone who named themselves like Sock. If you main Widow, you spend so much time just trying to be good at her. You pop off like every 10 games. The rest you're getting flamed by your teammates. But every 10 games you get the most kills in the lobby and the enemy team hates you. You've always been a sucker for the femme fatale type, and you really hope that they push her lore because yes, you like her because she's hot, but you also like her because she's deep. Ana mains were, they wanted to be Widow mains often, but ended up feeling like healer was more helpful. You're decent at the game, and you have really good aim. You do get snuck up on a little easy, but that's alright, you're working on it. Sombra mains are your worst enemy. Baptiste mains are a little cocky. They like to yell at their team because they never shoot through the fucking amplifier. They never do it. You're very skilled at this game, and you have the timing of the immortality field down. You can get frustrated at your DPS very easily. You are always yelling, what are you doing? Why is it you're in the back line? I can't heal you if you're in the other room. I feel you. I feel you so bad. Brig mains tend to be sweethearts, and I'm not just trying to describe the character to describe you. They tend to be genuinely chill, but they are too aggressive. They forget to heal their teammates because they're just like bashing heads with their shield. So yeah, you do need to open your eyes a little bit, stop your tunnel vision. But you are a sweetheart. Iliari mains know the feeling of being a team mom well, and it's so nice to have an extra hand in your turret to be able to heal everyone while you use your gun. You are very stern and no nonsense. Like, you're a lot more expressive and emotional than your character that you play, but you're very mom-like. Hey, it is not your fault that the cutest, funnest character in the game is also stupid meta. You wish she would get nerfed a little bit, and she probably has by now, so you can play her and not get insta-banned because she's cute and funny. You are so tired of this fan base being so immune to fun. You just want something cute and silly and fun. And she's finally here and they're like, oh, I hate the Jetpack cat. You're an ample sticker enjoyer as well. You might collect them. You might be afraid to put any of them down because what if you dislike the placement, and but you do have a lot of stickers on your water bottle. Juno mains can also easily fall into being too serious and caring a little bit too much about the game and the meta and getting tilted a little easily. But there is more whimsy than like the average comp teammate that yells at you. I feel like you're the kind of person to keep your comms turned off because yes, you want to do well and care a lot about this game, but not enough to deal with people yelling at you. You do pop off really well with her though. You understand that Kiriko gets unfair treatment from the devs and is way too biased towards her, but you also really like reaping the benefits. You're probably more likely to spend money on this game. It's like, I can't believe Kiriko got another skin. Take my money, by the way. You do wish for so much more from the character. She was so charming in her opening cinematic, and like the weird age incongruencies with her lore annoy you so much because she could be such a fun and cool character. I think they should rewrite her a little bit. Like, even if they want her to have grown up with Hanzo and Genji but be young and pretty, they just stick her in stasis for a little bit. Maybe have like Talon, or you know, maybe she was like kidnapped by the Hashimoto and like Hanzo and Genji learn about this and they both go in separately but end up meeting each other and having to save her together like siblings. I'm just writing fanfiction now. I'll move on. You understand that Lifeweaver sucks. You don't care though. He's so fun and he's hot and I love yanking people. I mean, you love yanking people. You're a strong believer that it's okay to sexualize women in video games as long as the men get also sexualized. Equal rights, equal fights in tiny bikini armor. I get mad for you, Lucio mains. Why doesn't he get skins anymore? I have the Victorian ghost skin on him because it's the only one I have and it sucks. Like, he has some good skins, and he's such a gorgeous character with such a fun design, so I don't know why they aren't including him in, like, all the music lines they're doing. But I digress. You are someone who, for one, probably watches Frogger and likes to try to do cool tricks, and are always trying to up your healing because, you know, Lucio gets a bad rap for being a low healing character. You are someone who likes to have fun and be goofy, though, while also really caring about doing well. And I know those things can feel like opposing forces, but you make them work together well because this is a game. I adore you guys. I feel like Mercy mains are always so sweet. Like, yeah, they can be a little hard-edged, but they're usually sweethearts. You're likely a girl, but you know, that's not 100%. Mercy mains also tend to be big spenders. I see why she gets so many skins. And yeah, you have a walk-in closet's worth of skins on her. You get sad when the enemy Mercy is unkind to you, and also, you're sad that she sucks so much right now, because you're so dedicated and kind to this game, and then you're repaid by your character getting nerfed into the ground and being told that, no, she's fine, because the devs don't understand survivor bias. If you play Mizuki, and you also happen to play Genshin Impact, you're a Xiao fan. Or if you play Honkai Star Rail, you're a Dan Heng fan. You're always a sucker for the cool, edgy character, the Zuko type, the asshole with the heart of gold. If you're attracted to men, you're definitely attracted to him. You're definitely an anime watcher, and I'm not saying that because he's Japanese, but because he has just this very specific archetype that is so common in a lot of anime. Like, you're a big Sasuke fan. Or if you don't like anime, you're a big fan of Hunter from the Owl House. If you're a Moira main, you actually want to play DPS, but you feel bad queuing for DPS. So you're like just mean enough to play DPS when you're supposed to be a healer, but not mean enough to lock DPS, you know? You want your friends that you're queuing with to be able to do that. You do enjoy taking care of your teammates, but you know, the healing is not as rewarding as the hurting. There's a good chance that you can be kind of an asshole, but she's such a widely played character that, like, you know, anyone can be kind of an asshole. I feel like Moira mains can fall in between, like, some of the best, most skilled players who've played this game for so long, and beginners. A lot of the Wooyoung mains I've met are really chipper and really determined to like learn him. A lot of them are guys, so there's a good chance you're a guy, but you know, obviously not set in stone. You really enjoy doing stupid little tricks with him and pissing people off. You're fun and you're sweet, but if you tick some people off in the process and be a little gremlin sometimes, that's great too. Zenyatta mains are either the most clueless jerks ever. They put a orb on both tanks and then just like hunt kills, or they are the funniest, wisest people. Meta does not matter to you because he's just really fun to play. You like throwing the ball.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do the cool algorithm things if you enjoyed, and let me know what you think in the comments. Otherwise, have a lovely, lovely day.